your views. You don't want me, let me know.
This is my ideal lady. They're asking for an unfair deal because they don't want to be traditional women.
Key.
Hey! Date your
Where
guy.
is go and date a guy?
My mother-in-law has been living with us for the past 2 years. Although I told her to come and stay with us and help with taking care of our children, since I've been an orphan since I was 12. The reason is because my wife said she wants to practice her profession, pharmacy, but the maid was ill-treating them, so I offered to give her mom 10k monthly stipend. She has been living with us. Since she has been living with us, I can't communicate properly with my wife. We have no privacy since she tells her everything we talk about. We live in a room and parlor. My wife and her mother sleep on our matrimonial bed while I sleep on the couch in the parlor. I have spoken with my wife to tell her mother to leave, but she said her mother can't go because she suffered to sponsor her in medical school. I decided to tell her mom that it's high time she leaves, since we don't have enough space in our house and the children are also grown up now. The mother started cursing me and my generation, and my wife backed her up. She said she was going nowhere. Since I married her daughter, I married her as well. And I said, I married your daughter, not you. Abi, do you want me to be sleeping with you and your daughter? She was hurt by that statement, and honestly, I have given her from now till Sunday to leave my house. And if she doesn't, I'll throw her out. My family is aware of this already. Please, am I doing the right thing? Personally, I don't think I'm going to want to sit down doing nothing and then the man is like doing all the work. For sake, room and parlor. That means they don't even have the options of 2 room. They don't even have a store that they can convert into.
Even if they're even broke.
Exactly. Like they are broke, and the man is still paying this woman at the end of the month to take care of your own grandchildren.
I wouldn't say he's paying her to take care of. It's more
giving
like a
her-
compensation.
yeah,
like
out of the money you don't have.
That's your grandchild.
And you are
I mean,
eating.
they are literally your grandchildren. So why should I pay you to take care of your children? And I know that aside paying her, there's some other costs that will come up from everywhere. We know how grandmothers behave, so I will not pay her for taking care of my children because there are other bills. I mean, I'm thinking of a child. They're also your children too, so I'm doing the most if you think about it.
But still, do you know that?
It's more like
Everything in my house.
Calm down,
It's more like
calm down. Do you know that even
It's an
if
appreciation.
no, even if she was not living in their house, he still has to send money to her.
Yeah,
his
just to, like,
mother-in-law.
take
When it
care
now
of her,
becomes a
basically.
10
But when she's now like
it's
a
not
part
like a
of the
salary.
family, she's in the house.
No, you still
But
send
come
your
to-
mother-in-law
but she's
money
in the
every
house.
week.
Okay, let her go
Every
to our
month.
So
house. Send her
regardless,
money.
it's a lie. I will not agree. It's like saying now that we are at home, our parents should also give
Give
us
you allowance
money.
again.
We still need money.
Yes.
Even when
Why
we're
did they give
home.
birth to me if they are not going to give me money?
But she gave birth to the babe.
And she should go to her house and we'll send her money.
I mean,
It's not hard.
looking at the privacy.
Exactly.
a woman
Like
in
I
her
don't even
wife.
have my space in my own house again.
What private parents?
Privacy for the
What
very
do?
very important.
what do- what
I
I do?
need to do.
No, but I get what you mean. Like
Alright.
intercourse, because they have kids. Like
I'm sure
everyone
they
has
have
intercourse.
intercourse. I'm sure they've
Intercourse
not,
has
like,
advanced in its levels. So sometimes it's wilder. I don't mom coming. Are you? Do you need help? She's
Or
enjoying it.
maybe they do it when the mother is like maybe cooking in the kitchen, then they take the room. Maybe that's the only
Now,
time the man gets
I was
to
going
use
to
the
say,
room.
I'm sure they've not had this like interesting sexual moments in two years.
Because what makes you think their sex is interesting in the first place?
Forget whether or not it's
Sorry, just saying.
whether or not it's interesting. The idea is we're satisfied.
I mean, but like,
But
I
because
think it
mommy
comes
is
down to
around,
that-
anytime
Let's
we want
be
to
calm,
do
you
it,
see?
let's be calm, let's do it fast,
There should be privacy in marriage, and the mother staying in the house for 2 years is too long of a time for her to remain in somebody else's house.
But
Like,
the
they don't
woman
have their
doesn't
privacy.
even seem like that type. I think for them to
But-
be that
but
type,
wait,
there should
but
be
wait,
this
but-
atmosphere of love and whatever.
Are we saying that the grandmother is always inside the house 247?
Where is she going?
Where do
Where's she
grandmother
going?
go?
Abeg,
Market
where?
now.
She's a
How many times a day?
So
She goes to the market. How many times a week?
But then the man will go to work, the woman will go to work. So does it mean that they will
She
now
leaves
be
the
timing
house.
the days that
Exactly.
mama will go to market and they will come
Mama is
home
gonna
and
have
have
some-
sex?
Exactly.
Please,
If
it doesn't-
In
they
my
don't
own
even have-
house.
The privacy is
it's-
completely gone.
it's so
like, I get you.
inconvenience, to be very honest.
Aside from the intercourse aspect, you know, earlier you was talking about mommy girl, whatever, in terms of the communication.
That girl's a mommy girl.
I don't think she's a mommy's girl. I just feel she cares about her mom. She was probably an only child, and even if she wasn't, I feel like she's one of those girls that would tell you, my mom went through a lot to send me put me through school and all this, so I have to like do everything within my power to make sure she's fine and all.
Obviously, no, at this point, obviously.
Big guys, big
Obviously,
red flag.
I
That
feel
girl's the
she
mommy
is.
girl. It's my red flag. The moment you're always gisting with your mom about me, about my finance, about my red flag. I want to marry an independent woman that can stand for herself, can talk for herself. I don't want such relationship with her mother. So if she's showing signs like that, I'm a run off like Usain Bolt. So no. I feel that
your husband
But I tell
cannot
my
be
mom
telling you
anything.
something that
no, you don't get it.
You're not married.
There are many
with
signs
kids.
we see on
You're not married,
first
actually.
date.
You're not married.
But we don't
with
get
kids.
it.
It'll change.
You
There
don't
are
get
things.
it.
There are things your husband will tell you,
And
you
your
cannot-
mother-in-law
you shouldn't tell your mom.
be knowing. But it's
Even
obvious,
as
like,
a girl who
you
was
said
in
that
a
it hurt you.
relationship, was in as much as I let's be specific. Was in as much as I tell my mom everything. There are things my boyfriend
Everything?
would tell me.
You shouldn't
I
tell
tell
your
my
mom, I
mom.
mean.
No, I
Everything?
literally tell my mom everything.
Oh.
Like happening.
Red
with
flag.
Me.
I totally agree with him because you're not supposed to tell mom everything. You're supposed to tell your mom, like, you can tell her the basics of your life. You can tell her like things that are going on in your life, but just inside gist. Mommy, I'm sorry, but I don't think that we should tell, because parents cannot put herself in that situation that you're in that marriage. She can't relate it to her marriage. She can't put herself in that situation. So whatever advice she's going to give to you, it's not going to be a valid advice or anything.
No. That's a red flag. Why?
I said
18.
in as much as I tell my mom everything, there are things I still withheld from
Okay,
her.
good.
Mommy, please don't see this. Anyways, I believe as a responsible adult, you should be able to, like, fall back on your parents for advice, Obviously, like, nobody knows everything. No man is an island. But there are certain things you shouldn't tell your mom, like, I don't even think my mother expects me to tell her everything. In fact, she knows I don't tell her everything. I only tell her what is important.
Good.
Okay,
That's what
when
I
you
was
were in your
going to- Yes,
small-
when I was in,
small-
yeah,
Okay,
there are
okay,
things
okay.
I
But why would you
withheld.
not communicate to your parents?
Why would
No.
you communicate? I
Like,
don't have an
Parents,
issue with
you
that.
don't get it.
I tell my mom
I don't care
everything.
who your parents are, but parents are millennials. Parents have changed. They don't understand these things.
Prioritize information. Not everything should be told to your mothers, especially when you're married. I'm not even looking at it from like single lifestyle. Like, these are married people. They're adults. They have kids. So they should know better than to tell their, mothers or fathers everything that goes on.
Do you understand?
But to a
mommy
certain-
does,
to a certain-
does.
No.
Chill. To a certain extent, like in this context, I get it. They are obviously old people. So imagine the mother-in-law is obviously way older, probably
Like
like
millennial,
ancient of
she's like
days.
ancient of days, yeah.
Exactly. So I get the fact that he's like, why is my wife telling my mother-in-law everything? And from the way he spoke, it's obvious that she's going things he's confiding into. Babe, see what?
And I'm sure there are things this guy wants to tell his wife, but he's scared of telling her.
And it's obvious
But
that
it
the
does-
mother-in-law
but it
doesn't
does
talk
not
to him
even-
with
it does-
respect.
it
The
doesn't
mother-in-law
even-
doesn't respect
it-
him as a
obviously,
man.
from
But
what
like,
So he's
but like,
ego.
do
He
you
goes to
know
his-
that? Do
Excuse
you
me,
know that
you're
living
living
in
in
the
one.
house?
You're living in a room. You want respect now.
No, but where did the mother-in-law come
But
from?
yo,
Where is she coming from?
I
If
mean-
they're doing so well, then they should also be paying the man their
As a
allowance. She
man,
should not
make money.
collect
If you don't have money, don't expect respect.
True. Very true. Especially in this economy that we find ourselves. You see this thing they call ego? I don't know where men get it from. Females have their own ego, but you see men, like, babe, take this gift I bought for you. The next thing, they are paranoid. Who is giving her money? Where did she find the money to buy it? Like, daddy, chill. Calm down, okay? I'm just spoiling you because you're my man. It's not that deep. But Nigerian men don't get it. Now I feel
That's what I just feel.
I truly believe that the mother-in-law too is not even living in the
She's
best
broke.
place for her to come and
she's
be
broke. Why would you come
comfortable
and be
there.
comfortable
She's
with
comfortable
your
in
daughter's
their
one room
apartment.
And I
apartment?
feel like the man actually doing his best for his family.
yes,
he's giving them
yes,
best for
he
For
is doing his
for his
best.
family, honestly.
And chill, like, I want to highlight something. If you marry my daughter, you marry
I was
me.
gonna say that.
Huh?
Exactly. What is that?
Huh?
Stop on your legs then. Let's do what I'll do with my wife. What?
Mommy, no! Please!
Hell no! Can you do doggy? Excuse me? No, I married her and I married her and not you.
Please,
It all boils down to, you see, I prioritize first dates a lot.
You may not believe this yet, but then I, for one, I ask all those deep questions on first dates, like, how many kids do you want? Do you want your family members living with us when we get married? Do we this? And then guys be like, chill, this is just the first date. It's not that deep. It is. It is. I took my time out to come here and meet you. So yes, prioritize your first date because that'll give you an insight whether the person has sense or not. Can't be wasting our energy on toxic people.
Men, we forget about many things.
Oh,
You are
oh,
there, you have seen waist bead, you have seen ankle bead, we are confused. Yes, especially at first sight. When she comes around, she's smelling nice, waist beads, you know, and all this eyelash popping. You're like, wow, we might forget many things.
Do you
There are
hate
many
them?
there are many red flags for men too. For women
I'm sorry,
too.
Rachel.
There are
Waist
red
beads and
flags.
anklets are
No, I'm just
red
saying
flags.
sometimes some men forget about, because this is the way they dangle up and down, so we forget the main fact.
Yeah, keep spilling.
Because it's beautiful. No, I'm telling you the truth. I love waist beads a lot. Like with waist beads.
Thank you. Now you're
Now we've
Thank
gotten
you.
somewhere.
But with waist beads and all these things shaking up and down, you might forget certain things.
Okay.
Like a lady
So you
coming,
won't focus
a
on
lady
the
shouting at the
important first
waitress,
dates.
like, why don't you have some patience?
But guys
These are
can be
things
guys
we
can be
forget.
asked too.
But like,
I understand, but I'm saying that
it's not necessarily forget. There are things that you overlook.
no,
Don't forget.
every
But
red
like
flag
in
is
their
a red flag.
defense,
Nah.
You don't
in
forget
their
anything.
defense,
Nah.
in their defense,
Nah, you overlook.
attraction.
No, you don't.
Attraction can make you overlook certain bad
That's my
sides to
point, and it's a
people.
problem. We shouldn't forget some core things. When a woman is looking very nice, we want to forget, okay, we want to give excuses, okay, she'll change, or she's actually a nice person. No, everything should be taken into consideration. If she comes late for a date, that's a red flag. Take it into consideration. So I think even at first date, you should be careful. Everything is a sign. And perhaps, let's look beyond the attraction. Because if it's marriage, if it's just one night stand, I understand. Nobody cares about anything. But then if it's marriage, then let's be more strategic about our things. Especially for
No,
ladies.
I'm saying
when they
don't
see,
forget, overlook.
when ladies see Star Radler and pepper soup, they forget everything.
I'm sorry.
And
I
you
don't
would-
take
I
it.
beg
It's
to
true.
differ.
It
I don't
happens.
think Sarah.
But when it happens,
I beg
it's
to
true.
differ.
It happens.
It's not everybody.
It doesn't happen.
They've seen the
It doesn't
setting.
happen. Thank
They will
you.
just fall in love like.
So that's
No,
like,
when you all see big ass and big tits, you
When
forget
I see
your
big
men,
ass,
you
big
forget.
tits,
You're
men
like, damn baby, I love your soul. My father's house for you.
Men calculate.
Fucking
When
lying.
I see big
Somebody
ass for me,
fuck
I'm like,
up.
okay, fine.
What do you
How
calculate?
much
How
is
how
it?
how how her back
When you
is
bring a
ass.
lady to a
Is that what you're
nice,
calculating?
take a lady to Ireland, nice setting,
I
pepper
beg
soup,
you, Pam.
she will forget her
It's a
moral.
lie.
Wait,
It's
I'm
a
sorry,
lie.
though, but like, is that your idea of a
maybe-
date?
Exactly.
maybe
That's your idea of
maybe-
maybe.
No, I mean, I'm
He has
just,
been
I mean,
No, he has
it's-
been.
it's-
Yeah, he has been with
Stop projecting. This is not about you.
No, I'm not saying that. It's a
Stop
problem.
being fair.
It's a popular problem.
I feel your pain, bro.
We all,
Guys,
all these
guys,
things boil
guys,
down to
guys,
Let's think about the
guys,
nannies
guys.
though. Let's think
The
about
nanny,
the nanny.
yeah. I was
because
gonna say that the
'cause
nanny.
if he wants to throw the mother-in-law out, like, hey,
You have to
mom,
bring
get
in
out
a
by
nanny,
Sunday,
yeah.
and he's like, the children are all grown up. No child is ever like fully grown up enough to like
Yeah.
look after themselves. So they're still going to now look at the aspect of bringing
Bringing
the
in
nanny
a
in.
nanny.
And obviously they're going to pay her. And I don't think there's any nanny that's going to collect 10K.
And you Christian.
No,
Why
there
I
is,
know?
there is.
No, no.
If you
a
want
good
to
nanny-
be
full-time
working,
nanny.
then some more income
No,
can
not
come from
a
there.
full-time nanny.
Okay.
I feel like once the wife start working,
Okay.
She will have some more income,
they'll have
so they can
more
add to
income.
it.
But there's a but,
and-
come on, very big but.
Okay.
There are
Big
some men that would rather die
Then,
Done.
than collect money from their wife.
yeah,
Let me
yeah.
Not in marriages. Those
I was in a
happen
talking
It happens,
stage
it
with
happens.
somebody. And like we really just talking that okay, it's because it was like, oh, I want to marry blah blah from Ekiti blah blah. So it's like his voice is this video.
Please, we'll hide it from him. We'll
so
block
then
him, don't
so
worry.
then it's like what do you think about the man being the head of the house?
So who's making the leg? We are naturally the
And
head.
I'm like,
I mean.
Yeah,
I'm not like-
they are the head.
It's not really that deep that I'm working, you are working.
Why can't I
We
give him money,
settle bills
basically?
together. Oh, even if you are paying school fees, I'm filling up the
I
house.
think
that's-
you see that we
that's
settle bills
different.
Okay,
together.
calm down,
It's
calm
your
down,
perspective.
calm down
No,
first.
I'm not even joking right now.
Yeah, well, calm
Women
down.
should not settle bills with men.
Personally, I do not agree with what Israel said. I feel, personally, I think there are women who would be comfortable with that, but personally, I don't think I would. If you were bringing this to the table, I think I would also like to support.
Calm down. Let me explain.
No, I'm not even joking right now.
Let me explain.
As a man, maintain the lion's share. Don't say because
this is what I'm
even
saying.
joking. As a man, I always tell men don't collect money from women because women are not good money lenders. You know, we have seen examples like this on social media. So don't collect money from a woman. As a man, always fight for your right. Your right is your money.
This is what I'm saying.
Ladies are not
This is
good.
what I'm saying.
Men,
This
listen.
is what I'm
This guy
saying.
is against you people.
Guys,
Because
this-
I know
I'm
men
saying.
out there want to be treated like princesses.
Hey,
man
baby girl.
is against you.
No man wants
This
princess
man is
treatment.
against
Calm
you.
down, calm down.
How? How
Let
do
me
a princess treat
conclude.
your man?
Let me conclude. Let me
Excuse
how.
me, why do you so
Wait,
breast
Rachel,
you
hear
want to
me
be treated
how.
like a child?
And men don't suck breast. How the mom is sucking breast?
No what? No comments.
Just
You leak!
He's
like, wow, we don't
You
suck
leak.
breast. As a man, we don't suck breast. Like if you look at how we do it, We just want to sensitize the woman. And the joy is, we don't. What do we gain from sucking breast? No, think about it. What do we gain from sucking breast? Nothing. We don't. It's nothing. We just suck breast because we expect that some other areas will be stimulated from sucking of the breast. So we just do it to just, it's like pouring water to step on wet ground, that kind of thing. We don't suck breast. I don't suck breast.
Grown men suck breasts, as society says. So I do not agree with him. So basically, I am not saying your wife should settle all the bills. Do you understand? If the man is paying house rent and school fees, I feel like I can buy groceries at home,
Fair
cook
enough.
in the house. Do you
I mean,
understand?
we do go to the market.
And I feel like anything can go wrong in any family.
Okay, so I do agree with that, and that's why I said, for me, if I'm with a man who says he wouldn't want me to give him this money, I would look for something in the house I could face, this would be my bill and it's my bill forever. I would face this. This is mine. Since he doesn't want to take the money from me.
You can lose your job. You can lose your investment. You
Yeah.
need something to fall back on.
Yes.
I know men keep insurance,
Not all do.
but not all do. Everybody feels like everything's going to be all rosy. So let's say something happens now. What do my husband fall back on? Do you understand?
I'll fall back on my breast.
They're big. They're big.
But something to put your husband back on your feet. Do you understand?
Right.
But some men, Nigerian men, have that pride.
He's one of them.
Because we have Nigerian women who also have the same pride.
No, it's not about
A lady
pride.
takes herself out. I'm
Okay,
talking.
okay,
A lady takes
okay.
herself out. She's snapping. I bought it myself. So we buy it ourselves from the
Can I
beginning.
tell you something?
Please do.
Yeah. That's a single life. In marriage, there's something called communication and understanding. Do you understand? Marriage is not a woman thing. Two people are involved in marriage.
It takes two to
Do you
tango.
understand? So the guy got pissed. It was like, you cannot tell him that one that he prefers his wife to be like an housewife. That's why he cannot get married until he has a lot of.
housewife.
You know that,
How much do you have in your
He
account?
said something. He said he
What is
can't
the rich
get
man? I mean,
no, come on. He said he can't get
Not
he
you.
can't get married until this is someone that is in his mid-20s or close to his 30s,
my small boy.
and then he's
That's why he has that
he cannot
mentality.
get he cannot get married until he's 27 now or 26 now.
It's
or
still
something.
small.
This guy will know
That
himself.
he cannot get
You're being so specific.
that he cannot get married unless he has a lot of money, a car, house, everything.
And then you should sit
And
down
I'm
with one corner
I
waiting,
said,
right?
what I said was
What does
that-
he do?
What I said was that you can never
It's
get
gotta be
satisfied.
Dangote.
Wait,
Imagine
calm
what
down.
Dangote's wife will be doing.
Wait, calm down.
Nothing.
You can never
No
get
input.
satisfied if you keep on waiting to have this and this before you get married.
Yeah.
You go and build together with your wife.
We don't
Sure,
build anymore these gates. Do we build anymore?
Please,
No.
please, it's not about us. It's not about
So
us.
basically,
It's
I would
about
say-
the man. So
I
what
would
do you think
say
the best advice
at the end
is?
of
I might
the
leaving
day,
the next
at
Monday
the end
morning,
of
the next
day,
Aba flight. I
at the
might
end of
leave
the
the
day,
house.
mommy is leaving. To be very honest, but yeah, mommy is
should
leaving.
employ
Now
a
you said
nanny.
something.
Exactly,
You said
exactly.
something about men don't like collecting money from their wives and all. Me as the wife would volunteer to pay a nanny.
Or we can
Take
even
the weight off
contribute.
yourself.
I will pay. I'll pay the nanny. Mommy,
Okay.
go to your house. Thank you.
And I'll
But
pay
you
that
don't
money should
understand. The
leave.
thing is
What
that
do
the
you have in
woman
place for
doesn't
the
want
kids?
the mother to leave.
No,
She
first of all,
doesn't
mommy
have a
has to-
choice in this.
Mommy
in
has to
this.
just leave first.
Mommy has to go
I mean,
because
privacy,
you.
if it was a mansion, I can understand. Mommy can be in the boys' quarters,
Ish.
picking a good
They don't have the
food.
luxury.
Or a
You
guest
don't get
room.
to
You don't
or-
think
in my house. A lot of people
Yeah,
don't
there'll be
marry.
lots of
And my idea of marriage is crazy. Mama has to stay. If her children have to have their own
Mommy
separation.
should not live around me.
True, yes. It's true. Mommy should just.
At the
So
end of
like
the
the
day, mommy has to
conclusion,
go.
so the conclusion is that number one, mommy has to go.
Yeah.
Number one,
Number
get
two.
red flags before you get married.
Okay,
That's
that's
the first
Number two, they have to employ a nanny, and the woman can volunteer to pay.
But wait, sorry, excuse me, question. Now this woman doesn't want her mom to go, like you said.
Yeah.
If this nanny comes, who is paying the nanny? The woman would obviously not pay the nanny.
So the man will pay.
And the
But
10K was given
that's
to
why-
my
10K.
Yeah.
One nanny would take 10K.
The man has pampy.
Let me
Pampy.
explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. Yeah. For the nanny,
Dead.
they can find. It doesn't have to be an old woman.
No.
What's nanny, man?